All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do another Will to Power issue number 8 from Dark Horse Comics, and an extra logo for whatever that means. I mean, it's the logo of the Titan here, right? Yeah. So, covered by Jerry Ordway, you probably know from a lot of DC comics, especially Superman. He did a lot of Superman stuff, by the way. His art is great. Unfortunately, it's not really unfortunate. Well, yes, unfortunately, it's not his art, because his art is by Terry Dodson. Now, probably longtime comic fans said, wait a minute, Terry Dodson? He's a good artist. Well, yeah, but not back in the day. Script by Barbara Kesel, Cam Smith, Jerry Ordway, etc., etc. And there's also a prologue sequence that is in every book, which I think looks really cool. I mean, the art of the prologue always is good, in my opinion. So we have young Titan here, and he looks for Grace. Now, Grace is the leader of the Catalyst, also the one that imprisoned him somehow. Now, I'm not sure why she yanked him away from the city, teleport him into this device where he got, I don't know, a fantasy of killing the Catalyst superhero group, but it was all fake. And now he's awakened and, I don't know, still wants to kill them all, I guess. But he is here at the Hall of Justice. Well, no, it's not the Hall of Justice because that's the DC comic book. But, yeah, Mr. Frank Wells, come with us, says these government spooks, I guess. So this whole book is about action trying to subdue and defeat Titan. And I'm not sure what's happening, I'm not sure. Let me rephrase that. These guys doesn't really look like they can do the job. I mean, there's not one in here, so maybe this blonde guy here, that has the power to actually do it, and Grace, but all the other ones, including this old man that I haven't seen before, has the ability to be really strong somehow. I mean, that feels that way, right? So Mecha wants to kill him. We can kill him, but she says, hey, don't be a wuss, says this woman. I do not know her name, but, she says, well, he wants to kill us. Yeah, but he dreamed to. He was dreamed, not what he was going to do. So they are, in a disagreement. Anyway, what's with this face, dude? These fish lips. Anyway, so he's throwing them away like they're garbage. I mean, the design, the choices of the panels and how Terry Dodson uses body language is a little bit weird here. I'm going to show you a couple of instances. Meanwhile, we have Grace helping this guy out to infiltrate somehow. Not sure how he's going to do that. The government militia that controls Titan, I guess, give them orders. And he has also some kind of a telepathic-esque ability. He says, but what if he finds out because he has heightened senses? Well, he said, if he doesn't have time to notice you, right? Then he will. But so he needs to be distracted. So, but the problem that I have, he was part of the Catalyst. Now, I know there is a superhero book from Dark Horse Comic called The Catalyst. I don't have that. So probably there's a lot of going on there, what's coming back to Titan in this Will to Power book. I'm guessing, right? Because why is she hell-bent on defeating him? She, like I said, she imprisoned him, tried to brainwash him or to keep control. He broke out, and now, what's her deal, right? Why does she imprison him? Did she get orders from the government, or did she, or some kind of a contractor, or, what's the ulterior motive? Are they really superheroes, or are they paid superheroes for hire, or sometimes villains? It's a little bit unclear to me, but I think they are just heroes, right? Because they don't want to kill. Anyway, so because he says also, he's on the road to destroying everything I've created, I won't let that happen. Seems to me she has different motivations. What those motivations are, I do not know, unfortunately. All right. So she says, I need to get close enough to control him, reach inside his mind, find the root of his powers, sever it from his memory. It's not really a bad idea, I guess. All right. Right. So he's going to do that. Meanwhile, we have the... yeah, that looks wonky. So she reveals herself to him, and he says, hey, well, Frank, don't you keep me waiting? Don't call me back. It's Titan. So again, I don't know, this guy can drain powers. What her powers is, I do not know. What is, like I said, what is this? Is she jumping away backwards? Looks so weird, right? All right, so again, they try to fight him, but he's way too strong. Now, as you can see here, she is pretty strong too. She's not afraid. I like her costume, by the way. He says, I got time, Grace, but not patience. So he also jumps or jumps back. Like I said, it's so weird. And all these guys are behind him are like, oh no, it's not going to happen. And I mean, why are they so weak? I mean, I expect one or two really strong people, power heroes, but he was part of the catalyst, so probably he was the only one with Superman level. Anyway, she's taunting him. He says, I made you, Titan. No, I made Titan. You need me. You just fit the suit, Frank. Titan could have been anyone. No. And then anyone? So he's starting to doubt himself. So he is made? His powers is not natural? Is he a mutant? What is he exactly? So he brags, could just anyone do this? No. Amanda Grace, you need me. You searched until you found me. Aren't I lucky? I believe he is infatuated word. I mean, that is the only reason that he is talking to her like that. So she's fleeing. He's flying after her. So it seems that his power is growing exponentially. Somehow, it's not really clear how, but it does. So he's becoming overpowered. Probably affected his mind, doing this crazy stuff. So she expects him to follow into her diamond teleporter thing, but it didn't work. And then because Titan gets a call from Captain Gregory, this is one of the stooges that controls him or give him orders somehow. He said, hey, do you need our help? Oh, no, it's personal. And then he corrects himself. No, it is a sad day. So, and then we have this old guy here, right? That has been sent by Grace to, do something with his mind. But, so he repeats what he is ordering Titan to do, but it seems that his mind somehow is being altered or getting stronger, but at some point, he doesn't want to do what this guy telepathically orders him to do, if that makes any sense. So these guys are saying, okay, yeah, well, I'm here to support you, do whatever. So he comes closer and said, hey, Grace is a tough customer. Are you sure you're up to it? So he nudges him to say no, but then he says yes. Uh-oh, he's out of my control. Now, this particular part is also a little bit weird for me. I mean, is he and Grace on good terms or not? Because he says, then you have to go to defeat her. No one can help you. No one's in your class, Titan. No one except Grace. There is no one except Grace. And he says, yes, I must find Grace. So probably he did that so that these agents, government stooges, private detectives, whatever they are, this group, are not helping Titan. So they are just staying here, twiddling their thumbs? What are they doing? All right. So the rest of the catalysts say, Titan coming towards us. Let's get out of here. That's what Grace telling them. But he says, no, you cannot face him alone. And because she says, hey, it's my fault. I will deal with them. I like the shot here, the reflection and the red goggles. It just looks great. Anyway, so they are staying here. Okay, I like that. So again, I think they're just heroes. He looks like an old guy in a suit. It just looks so weird. So she punches him in the face, and the way he flies backward with his legs closed, like he's doing some kind of a backflip. All right, everybody chimes in. But again, it feels a little bit dragged out because these guys cannot handle Titan, right? What is with this face? What is with this face? He looks like a psychopath. He looks crazy. And anyway, we have some unfinished business to settle, you and me. And he says, don't interrupt me. And he's tossing this horn guy, whoever he is, he's a weakling, out, and she teleports away, but then she teleports behind them. He says, hey, you wanted to say something? So she's standing behind them like they are the tough guys, but they are super weak. So he just flies through them like they're just pins on a bowling ball alley. It's just, he says, don't talk down to me, Grace. You'll be sorry. Right? She's mocking them. And then before she can teleport away, he flies her through the building, stands over her, and now it's the other way around. So what you have to say to me now, Grace? Listen to the next issue, covered by Jerry Ordway. I don't know what to make of think of this. I mean, like I said, it's dragged a little bit here and there. It's just, I mean, the Catalyst, with all due respect, are weak. I believe she's probably the strongest. I do not know really his powers, but he's maybe on the upper echelon, but definitely cannot take Titan. Now, I must admit that Titan is, his power is growing exponentially, although no, we don't know why. But I don't know. I wish the writer, Mr. Barbara Kesel, you could have write these guys a little bit tougher. I mean, the only tough person is Grace here. I mean, I don't know what her powers. She can fly, she can teleport, has some super strength, I guess. But all of the other ones, they are just useless. Absolutely useless. I mean, see, this doesn't look good. If you want to make a superhero group popular, don't make them useless. I mean, just let them punch him a couple of times, laser him in the face, let him hurt, show that he has some kind of a weakness instead of, these are just punching bags, except for Grace. Oh, well, we're going to find out in the next issue how it's concluding. So, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next time. Bye-bye.